going on, everybody? It's your boy Raptor with Dolphins Gaming. Today we're bringing you a new, different kind of video. So the gameplay you're watching is Ground War, and I'm actually playing live right now. I'm spinning a circle, so you can see that. It's spinning. So the reason I'm bringing you this video today is I got something on my chest that's really been bugging me for just about my entire time as a competitive gamer. So I live in Connecticut, which, as you may know, as a Game Battles user, that guy got pooped on. That means that I'm not allowed to partake in any online gaming tournaments at all. Anything that I have to pay to enter, I'm not allowed to play. And the reason is, Connecticut has online gambling laws, which is a totally different issue for another video. How the government of the state of Connecticut has the right to tell me how I can spend money that I spend my time earning, beyond me. No idea. The law is written in a way that says something along the lines of, and I don't know the exact words, but online gaming is prohibited unless the game in question is a game of skill. So, my question is, how in the fuck Call of Duty is not a game of skill? Because you can't just win this shit unless you know what you're doing. If you're playing those online tournaments, you cannot win this shit unless you know what you are doing. There's no randomness about it. You either win or you don't win, and it's all based upon how well you play in the game. Totally a game of skill. Online blackjack, you're able to play in the great state of Connecticut. You can play fantasy football in the state of Connecticut. And I mean, there's a little bit of skill, but not as much skill as it takes to shoot a motherfucker in his face on Call of Duty. You know what I'm saying? You have to get a team together. You gotta coordinate, and you gotta play well. You know what I'm saying? So, this is what I've done. About 6 months ago, I wrote an email to the Game Battles website, and I quoted the law, word for word, and I said, how are you not allowing players from Connecticut to partake in your tournaments? Because this is what the law is. Clearly this is a game of skill. Why are you not trying to help your players? That guy got pooped on. Why are you not trying to help your players get in on this? There's a ton of money out there to be made as a gamer, and it's totally unfair that just because where my parents chose to raise me, and I live now, that I'm not allowed to play online video games for money. That's just totally unfair in my opinion. I don't see how the government has any right telling me how I can spend my money, and why Game Battles won't go after it, because that's a whole market. It's not just Connecticut. I think it's Connecticut, Maryland, like the territory of Quebec in Canada. None of them are allowed to partake in these tournaments, and it's just because of the online gambling rules in those states. So why Game Battles and Major League Gaming isn't going after, or isn't going out of their way to try to let these players play is beyond me, because, it's like I said, it's a totally new market. That's more people that would want to play and pay into their website. It's a horrible business decision to not go after them. So anyways, going back to what I was saying, 6 months ago I wrote an email to these guys, and I got pooped on. Not an email, just right there. But I wrote an email to these guys, and I was like, what's the deal? What do I have to do? What do I have to do? Do I have to email a senator? Do I have to go to the senator's office? Do I have to talk to my governor? What do I have to do to prove to you guys, or to prove to everybody, that this is a game of skill, and it should be included in the state of Connecticut gaming laws? So the response I got back from them was, email our legal team. They gave me the legal team email for Game Battles and Major League Gaming. So I sent an email out to both of them. Stated, again, the law, word for word, why Call of Duty is a game of skill, how fantasy football is legal in Connecticut, and all this other stuff. They never responded. Nobody even gave me the time of day. They didn't give me a reason. They didn't even tell me to go fuck myself. At least tell me to go fuck myself. Don't just ignore me. I emailed both of them 4 or 5, maybe even 6 times with the same email. Halftime. Totally frustrating. Because now I'm faced with a choice, right? I can either just not game competitively for money, which is what I would love to do as a future career, or I can move away from my family to another state and compete there. Total bullshit. So I'm going to continue fighting it. I think the next step is going to be just to go straight to a senator. They're probably not going to do shit. They probably don't care about the gaming community at all. probably not much money in it for them. And you know that's all these politicians these days care about. But I don't know. If you guys have an idea as to what you think I should do to try to fight this, please let me know down below. I've done everything I feel like I can. It's just super frustrating because these laws inhibit people for no reason. And I feel like it kind of takes away their rights as a human being, a grown human being. I would understand it more if, like, there was an age limit. Sorry, you can't do it before you're 18. That makes sense to me. 21 even. That makes sense to me. But I'm 23 years old. If I want to spend $10 to poop on these kids who ain't got half the skill that I do, let me do it. I know that doesn't show in this gameplay because I'm getting owned because I'm so heated about this right now. I'm not focusing on the game at all. But come on, man. Throw a guy some slack. Alright guys, that's going to be enough rant for me today. Sorry, that just was really bugging me. I was playing in the game, and I was thinking about how I would love to compete, and how I can't compete for money. And I'm just super frustrated about it. And I'm really even more frustrated that nobody would get back to me on it. So now, hopefully it's in this public space, and hopefully players in Connecticut see this video, and they feel the same way I do, and they share it, so maybe the bigwigs do something about it. If you enjoyed today's video, make sure you leave a like, comment down below, and subscribe to the channel. I try to upload Call of Duty videos every single day of the week, so click that button and become part of the vision. Thanks for tuning in, and as always, this was your boy Raptor with Dope Visions Gaming, and YouTube, we'll talk to you again soon.